Hey everybody, what's going on? Brandon Gilbert here, and this is going to be a new podcast series that I am going to be doing on my channel, aside from all the voiceovers and fan-dubs and stuff that I actually do already. Basically what this is it's just me hanging out with a bunch of my friends outside of TeamEpiphany, who a lot of you know me from. And it's basically just a chilled, relaxed environment where we just talk and shoot the shit about past events that have happened to us when we were kids, and things that have happened to us very recently, and also our opinions on movies and all day-to-day kind of things that we all go through in life and just our perspective. There's a lot of rants, there's a lot of laughs, it's a lot of fun, and basically we do this every day, and we just decided that wouldn't it be fun to record it and see what you all thought. So here it is. This is the first episode of the series, and I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully it does well so we continue to make more. Thanks everybody, enjoy the podcast. Alright, so like we were talking about before with Nick's room being down here. However, it is cool that it's like cool down here now. I think there are just way too many memories that we have being upstairs in your old room. Oh, yeah. So much shit went on in that fucking room. It was so ridiculous. Of course, because we were all kids.
I remember when me and Nick first started getting close and like hanging out, we would champ it up in his room and just play Gears of War all the time. And then we'd always, around 11:30, he'd be like, "Yo, you want to go make food?" We'd go and make like a huge ass plate of chicken nibblers.
Yeah.
Those fucking chicken nibblers, dude. And we would just snack on those and play Gears of War online with kids.
Oh my god.
But everyone remembers this room. This room.
Yeah.
Holds a dear piece to all of us.
Oh, it does.
Yo, man
absolutely.
talk.
Man talk.
Literally, there is a sign in here that says Nick's Man Cave, and that is for what we are doing right now. We just sit here and we shoot the shit all the time. Whether we are intoxicated or not, that's all we do.
You remember those times where it's like we would talk about like, because obviously we were younger, like the first time we like did anything with any girls or whatever, we'd all talk about it in the room.
Oh my god, so bad. I'll never
Cody
forget.
would be the only one though for a while.
That's because Cody just
I could bang Sarah, like bang her big titties, like, and we're all just like,
yeah,
dude, I watch porn still.
Yeah, dude, my right hand's my best friend right now.
Yeah, I've got my girl, Mary Palm, and her 5 sisters. Like.
We saw Sarah last night.
Yeah, dude.
Night?
Yeah. Oh my god. She has not changed at all. She has not changed in the fucking slightest. She is still the same person from
I
high
was
school.
talking about sex all the time.
All the time. And I probably will have to cut this part out because I don't know if she watches this shit.
I mean,
we should
you know what?
leave
Fuck it. Whatever. Hi, Sarah. Anyway.
You big titty bitch.
Oh god. What the hell was that?
Fucking slut.
yeah, dude, that time I had her license.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, dude, tell
Does she
that
know
sad
about that?
Ever. Oh, yeah, she does.
Oh, she
knew
totally
I
knows?
I gave her
Okay.
a license back. The next day, I was just like, oh, yeah, I had this. Here you go. And she was like, she's like, you fucking asshole, dude. She told me about the fucking, how she went and tore up the field in her car, and then the cop showed up and she didn't have her license.
That's so fucking
because
great.
I had it.
Because you had it.
You took it right, and the best thing is, she didn't lose it. She said something super dickish to Nick, and she left her wallet down, and Nick's like, well, fuck you. And took her license out of her wallet. And just went to class. Like, he took it and didn't wait around. He was like, I'll see you guys later, and just left.
Nick is the fucking kid back then.
I want to get that karmic justice on.
He had the fucking biggest balls out of all of us, from what I remember. I mean, when we all hung out, like, Nick was the one who did some of the craziest fucking shit when we were all together. Like, fucking Mr. Phillip.
You gotta tell that story.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just
hear
did
that.
it. Like,
That story's
fucking
fucking
love that
great.
shit.
This story is just unbelievable. So, no, we were in 8th grade. Had to have been 8th grade, because we did it in, we were in Gilbert H. Hood.
Yeah. It
was
like
Gilbert?
8th grade.
No, it wasn't Gilbert. Right, so...
Oh yeah, Mr. Phillips was the German?
Are you sure?
He was, no, Mr. Phillip was, yeah, we were in 8th grade, but this happened at Grinnell.
Yeah.
So, we were, so, and alright, fucking 8th grade, we're doing this shit. But anyway, fucking, so, it's me, Nick, Cody, I think CJ at the time, and Jackson. And we went to Grinnell, and this was our thing, like when the weather was warm, we'd go to Grinnell's playground, and we would just hang out, on the swings and just shoot the shit. And I don't know what caused us to start doing this. I think we just started talking about how Mr. Phillip always used to, we'd always think that he was gay because he'd always shave his legs. And we were just like, yo, this guy's got to be gay, because,
Oh, well, and he also had, all these posters, these cutouts of, Michael Jordan, too, super obsession status.
It wasn't the fact that, he just wanted to be in shape. He probably swam, and he just loved sports. No, he was gay. So, we're on the swings, and we just, all of a sudden, it started with all of us. We all just kind of did it at once. We all screamed, Mr. Phillip, you're gay! You're gay! And we're all screaming this. Well, Nick had to take it to the next level, and Nick had to bring... he had to go over to where Mr. Phillip was teaching his gym class down at the bottom of the hill. And Nick goes to the very top of the hill, plain view of all those kids and Mr. Phillip, and screams, Mr. Phillip, you're gay! Gay, you hear me? Gay! And we're all cracking up. And so, it's finally, I think we were probably at the playground for 20, 25 minutes. And we're like, alright, let's all go home. So Nick's walking to get his bag from the jungle gym. As soon as Nick's hand touches that bag strap, he picks it up, turns around, and looks at Mr. Phillip is just staring him down. And Nick just goes, oh shit! And just freaking books it. The rest of us are laughing so hard we couldn't even get away from the area. If he wanted to chase anybody and take any one of us down, me and CJ would have been the first two in his fucking grasp, getting the shit kicked out of us because we were laughing so hard at what you did. And so, the next day, we get a call comes on the intercom, and it says, can Brandon Gilbert, Nick Delisle, blah blah blah, can all you come down to the principal's office? And we're like, okay. So we're all meeting up. Because we're all in separate classrooms, so we're all meeting up and we're all going down. And I go, what the hell? What could we have done to go down to the office? And we're all confused. We're all I don't know. And Nick goes, oh, you don't think it's because we were calling Mr. Phillip gay, do you? And I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. How did they even know who we were? We're much older than fucking back then. There's no way. So we get into the principal's office. You've got the school's police officer standing right next to the principal. And he's sitting there, and he's got his glasses on, and we're all standing there like we're the fucking Cosby kids about to get scolded. And he gathers up all of his papers, he gets them all nice and organized, pats them down on the desk, and he puts them down, folds his hands over, looks at us, and he goes, alright, which one of you's calling Mr. Phillip gay? And he said it with the straightest face. I don't know how no smirk, nothing. And Nick just looks at our friend Jackson and just points to him and goes, Jackson did it. Jackson had this face.
What the fuck, bro?
Exactly. He was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And then Nick's like, and I may have said it a couple of times too. Oh my god, that was probably one of the best moments we've ever had together. Oh, it was so ridiculous. And there was the time that Cody kicked his shoe off at you at the playground and hit you right in the chest. Nick's just
No.
Just egging him on.
Oh yeah.
We gotta, Nick, that story, fucking Cameron,
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I can't remember his last name.
Cameron McKenzie.
It was
Yeah.
Mackenzie? Oh my
Yeah.
god. See, I knew 4 Camerons in school, so I always got them mixed up.
Nick, you gotta tell that story.
Yeah, Nick, go ahead.
Okay, alright. So we go to the playground like we do every day after school because we just walk home because we don't want to take the bus because it sucks. And this kid that does the same thing. He comes by and he throws my bag over the fence for some reason.
Now, keep in mind, in the fence of the playground, it's all woods. It's thick, dead, trees and shit. It's nasty back there.
Yeah. So he throws it over, and I'm like, well, dude, what the fuck? Why did you throw my bag over the fence? Like, so I told him that he better go get my bag, or like, I just told him he's going to get my bag, and like...
I think you were like,
and
you're gonna go get my bag.
And he said, like, no, I'm not, or something, and I just pretty much picked him up and threw him over the fence. And
the look on this kid's face too, like Nick picks him up and lifts him, and you just see his eyes get so big, like this is really fucking happening, and Nick just throws him over the fence.
And he went and got my bag, and then I threw his bag up in a tree. And because fuck that guy.
Yep, fuck that guy. Oh my god, we did a lot of fucked up shit when we were kids. Well, I mean, we didn't really like. As far as, like, a lot of people...
We didn't do anything bad. We just did stupid shit.
We just did stupid shit. Like, I mean, when someone thinks you did a lot of fucked up shit, you think of, like, drugs and alcohol and stuff, and that's what we do now. But, when we were kids, we did stupid shit. Like, when I had the fucking icebreakers, and I crushed one in my nose and thought it would be a good idea to snort it, and that was just...
What'd you snort?
I took an the liquid icebreakers.
Oh, fuck.
Right? Like the little, like the ball ones, right? And I put it in my nose, and I crushed it. I just went, and I'm like, oh, that was the worst idea I could have ever had! Nick is laughing, and then I think...
I did it. I did it too.
Nick did it too.
It was
He
terrible.
was just like, I'll share the pain with you, bro.
And then, oh man, we crushed some up and put them in, like...
Put them in an orange soda.
An orange soda bottle, and, like, shook it around, and we were like, man, I wonder what this is gonna smell and taste like. Oh my god, dude, like... You know how, like, orange juice and, like, toothpaste aren't a good mix? This was, like, mint and orange juice, and it was just, like, this... Oh, this grossness that he would... It almost made me want to throw up just smelling it, so I didn't even want to drink it.
I'm pretty sure I drank it.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I'm taking a sip.
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm pretty sure I was just like, yo, Nick, don't be a bitch. And he's like, dude, it smells awful. And I'm like, yo, fucking YOLO.
Yeah, okay, so I was just thinking, there was a time, me, Nick, and Rhombus were having a sleepover here.
Oh, God.
And him and Rhombus are playing Rock Band, and I'm playing some shit. I don't remember what I'm doing. But it's like, it's a little late at night, and I'm sitting there and I'm playing my game, and fucking Rhombus wanted to play the iCarly song.
What?
Yeah, there was an iCarly song on Rock Band.
You were playing
put my headphones on.
You were playing Rock Band.
Oh, I might have been playing it too, just on a different
I wasn't
screen.
playing Rock Band.
But all I know is we're playing, and then out of nowhere, like, they kind of stop, but the music is still going.
Yep.
And I turn around and I go, I wanna go to school with my headphones on! Like, really loud. And Bill is standing right there, like, scolding, like, Nick and Rhombus because they were being too loud. And I just, and he thought I was listening too, but I didn't notice he was there. So I just turn around, scream that, notice him, and I'm like, oh. Turn around, and I just sit there, and I don't make a move. I don't say anything. I stop playing my game. I was just like, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just
completely just
sit here.
shut down from fucking everything.
Yeah, dude, I yelled. I fucking yelled it. Like, I was singing that shit. Like, I could have been on that Nickelodeon show.
That's too funny.
Hit me up, Nickelodeon, if you ever hear this.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking, no, like, oh man, what the hell else did we do? Oh my god, going on Bill. Freaking Bill is, Bill's Nick's stepfather. This guy, he's one of the goofiest guys I think I've ever met. And fucking, like, this guy cannot help but hurt himself. Every story that your mom has told me about him freaking hurting himself. And it's all shit that he's just done to himself. Like, this one's my favorite one. He was changing the oil, I think, out of the SUV that you guys used to have.
Yeah.
And he was changing the oil out of it, and he had it jacked up and shit. And I'm pretty sure he's doing it on your fucking driveway.
Yeah.
And that thing's got, like, such a stupid incline. You shouldn't change a car's oil on that. I feel like that's a horrible idea.
Oh, it is.
So he's got this thing jacked up, and like, I guess the jack came loose in the middle of the oil change, and it just fucking fell on him.
Really?
Oh yeah, and he's just laying there, and he's like, Mary, Mary. He's like, help! And she comes out, what the fuck happened? He's like, fucking jack came loose. I can't get out.
How did he get out of there?
I'm pretty sure I think she cranked the jack back up.
She just lifted the car.
Yeah, she had that full adrenaline swag going.
I could believe that.
Oh yeah,
Nick's mom ripped the fucking door off the hinges.
Oh yeah, Nick, tell us that story. Tell us that story about your mom going ape shit at your sister.
Super Maris.
Okay, so it's like it's Mother's Day, or well, it's a week after Mother's Day. My sister gave my mom this, like, you know the thing with the string and the 5 balls, and you bring one back and you hit it, and it like knocks the one on the end, and they just keep going back and forth. Well, my sister got my mom one of those for Mother's Day.
Newton's Cradle or something.
Yeah. Well, so my sister got grounded for doing something stupid. I can't remember what it is now, but she wanted to go to the mall, and she was grounded, so my mom said no. And my sister got real mad and just, like, grabbed the balls and just, like, ripped it and broke the whole thing. And then my mom got, like, so mad that my sister did that. So my sister runs down the stairs and goes into a room and, like, locks the door and goes into, like, the corner of the room. And my mom, like, runs down the stairs after her. And keep in mind, I'm downstairs in, like, the room next to this, so I can see everything that's going on at the bottom of the stairs at the basement.
Yeah.
So, like, my mom takes the door and just straight rips it off the hinges. And as my sister's, like, cowered in the corner, like, my sister says, like, I know karate or something like that. And my mom says, I don't give a damn what you know. She never hit my sister, but, like... It scared the shit out of her.
I'm more scared that your mom just straight up ripped a door off the hinges. Like, she didn't open it. She just was like, fuck you! And just, like, ripped the door off.
Oh my god.
Like, I would have been scared shitless. Like, when my mom, I would know when I fucked up. Because my mom would grab, like, a wooden spoon.
Yeah, dude.
Or when we went camping, we had a fucking wooden paddle. A decent size, like, 3-foot wooden paddle that I would get spanked with.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it fucking hurt.
Oh, I bet. It's a fucking wooden paddle.
I stole $80 one time when I was super young. Super young. Had no idea, like, the value of money. I just, like, saw 420s. Was like, oh, cool, I can go buy shit. Like, for my own. So I took it, and I took all of these kids at the playground. I didn't even know who the fuck they were. I was just like, yo, you guys want to go buy shit? And they were all like, of course, yeah, because they're my age. We all go to the store. I buy $80 worth of shit from this store, like cap guns, candy, all of this stuff.
Oh man, remember that?
And I remember I'm the big kid on the block. Everyone's loving me, just bought shit, and then out of nowhere I see my mom, and then not only did I get scolded by my mom, I'm up in this bunk bed. I get yelled at by my mom. I got yelled at by my dad. I got yelled at by our freaking camper neighbor. He comes in and he's like, you have no idea how hard your mom works for that money. And I'm like 8 years old, so I'm just bawling.
Dude, I'm 8.
I'm like crying. All these people are they're like yelling at me.
Wait, you got chastised by an entire campground?
Yes, pretty much. I was crucified.
You're spending $80.
Oh my god.
It was insane. So many people yelling at me.
Holy shit. Fucking, I remember my dad, my father would, like... My dad would always jump to conclusions too fast. Like, he would react to the first thought that came to his mind. So, there was one time where... it was back when we had cats, when I was living with my parents. And I was playing in my room. I was young. I was playing in my room, and I noticed a cat shit in on my foot. So I'm like, I just looked at it, but I didn't know what it was at first. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, the hell is this thing? And it must have been fresh, so the cat must have straight up just taken a shit on my floor and was just like, fuck you, and then left. So I grabbed the turd, and I looked at it, and I went, oh, it's poop, and I threw it. Well, my dad saw that. And basically what went through his head was, my son's throwing cat shit in his room. I gotta smack him. So, because that's gonna be the only way to snap him out of that is to backhand him over the head. So I literally, in that span of me grabbing the turd, looking at it, throwing it, I feel in the back of my head, and I'm like, oh, and I turn around. He's like, don't throw cat shit in your own. What the hell's the matter with you? I'm like, I just realized it was cat poop. He's like, oh my god. I probably should have thought about that a little bit before I just went into action. I'm like, what? You just went on an impulse? You didn't even think? Oh, it was so bad. He did that so much when I was younger. Some of it I didn't even remember. My mom had to retell me things that fucking happened. We were on a whale watch, and Dad's got me, hoisted up. So pretty much my ass is right in his face. Like, that's like the level of where he's got me held up. And so we're on a whale watch, and all of a sudden, it smells wicked bad. Like, it smells like fucking rotten eggs, like fart. So immediately, my dad's like, my son just farted in my face. So he squeezes me like a fucking teddy bear. He just squeezes me. I'm like, yeah, Dad, what? He's like, you just farted in my face? I'm like, no. And then the guy who's driving the boat comes on the intercom. He goes, if you're smelling that rotten egg smell, that's actually the breath of the whales. And my dad just goes, oh. And then loosens his grip on me. And my mom's like, it's no wonder you don't have Father of the Year trophies stacked in your closet with all the fucking shit you've done. Oh, it was ridiculous.
He just straight up would poop on you.
He just straight up, because, like, Dad just acts on impulses a lot. And so, like, even if it's not what what it looks like, he'll just act on it. So, like, thank God he didn't have anything in his hand, and he caught me doing something, because then he would have just been like, oh, well, there you go. Just fucking knocked you in the face with this. Don't ever do it again.
Yeah, alright. So, I used to go to Disney a lot, kind of, when I was very, very young. And I remember we were at this resort. Not sure which one it was, but we're in the hotel room, and me and my brother and sister, and my youngest sister was too young at the time, so she was in a carriage, but we're all jumping around on the beds, and we're like having fun, and then all of a sudden we hear this big ass bang. Huge bang. And so I go to investigate and go to the bathroom. My dad was so drunk that he slipped and smashed his head off the toilet and broke the toilet straight in half. He broke it enough that we flooded out the entire floor.
Oh my
of that
God!
Resort. Everyone had to go up a floor.
Do you have to go to the hospital?
No, he was fine.
Yo, he just straight up took a
toilet out.
Just with his fucking head.
And we're all really young, so we didn't understand what had actually happened. We just saw water, so we started playing a game like we're on boats with those
Turn the Xbox off.
The beds.
Yeah.
So we would jump back and forth through the beds, and we ended up going up a floor because that floor got flooded out from the broken fucking toilet.
That was the Xbox, I think.
We're experiencing some technical difficulties, folks. Fucking... Oh, I remember... Oh my God, I remember being so upset one time because I used to like... I mean, I still love my dad, but like, I used to like... My dad and I were like best friends when I was younger. Like, he wasn't... which probably wasn't a good thing, but he wasn't a father in a way. He literally was. It was like I was living with a best friend at the time.
Your dad?
Yeah. And whenever him and I used to always like horse around, like fist fight, stuff like that. And one time he got me like in a full Nelson, and I went on instinct and I kicked my head back, and my head collided with his nose, and I just hear a loud crack, and I'm like, and I turn around, and Dad's holding his nose, and I'm like, oh, and I start crying. I'm like, I broke my dad's nose, and he's like, Brandon, it's okay. He's like, I'm not bleeding. I'm like, I broke your nose, and he's like, you didn't break my nose. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I broke your nose, and smacked my head, and then the crack, and oh my God. Oh, it was ridiculous.